lost love for the backstrap, front strap. Buzz don't make me well. Nah, the buzz don't make me. 10K in less than a month on one song next year. I pray one day I'ma wake up in the stew, make a beat for the breakfast. I know the beats come great. Yeah, the Yankee smoking loud, no candle, hi-hat sticking in place. Last night I was all up in the space. Last time I was drink without the chase. And I don't know how I got home Uber fast, but it felt like Usain Bolt. Could have been a taxi, sick in the backseat, wasn't my fault, nah, didn't I hope. Man, I'm thankful for my family and the fact that I drank 3 litres of water. Without H2O, I'd be way too slow, fuck hanging and feeling slaughtered, drawn and quartered, not me. I'm the artist doing it properly. I'm on your TikTok and it's the top feed. I'm on the top of the top peaks. Yeah, I'm a mountain man, chilling with the ghosts, just lounging man. I beg you stop scrounging man. D&D now cause I'm whipping around to my London show. I got a London girl. 2 cups of the rum with a cola, 1 with a lime, go give it a swell. 3 times I was chatting on Snapchat, none of those times did I ever go well. Over time lost love for the backstrap, front strap. Buzz don't make me well. Nah, the buzz don't make me.
Yo, I got wavy flows. Did they rate me though? The man them still need a proof to believe, but the ladies know. Could have been you, but you're lazy, bro. Stick to the truth if they hate me so. It's peak when I hop on tunes right now, same time that's the day we rose. But we still rising, cause I'm smooth on the mic like Tyson. And he checked me now for my pen. Got this pressure on me like diamonds. Now they betting on me like Ivan Tony. I'm on top, should I sign with Sony? Invest in myself, take time from the end, stay tight or just buy this rollie. I just wanna rap, stay low-key. They just wanna chat, they know me. Sweet life, I'm Cody. I just make heat cause I'm trying to stay cozy. But they slept on the kid, oh well. Cause I'm trying to make peace, not homies. Yeah, I'm trying to make...
Whipping around to my London show. I got a London girl. 2 cups of the rum with a cola, 1 with a lime, go give it a swell. 3 times I was chatting on Snapchat, none of those times did I ever go well. Over time lost love for the backstrap, front strap. Buzz don't make me well. Nah, the buzz don't make me.
Yo, 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 yo. Look at GJ. Oh my god. GJ is gone. Gone. Alright, let's do a fresh analysis. So starting with the daily. Obviously the daily is very bullish. From these lows on the daily up to the highs, it's actually been just under 300 pips, so about 290 pips. From making the bottom wick up to the high of this candle. Hello. So yeah, GJ is just, it's flying, it's broken out of this range. This 4-hour range that it was in is great. So with pound yen, initially I was quite bearish on pound yen. I'm still kind of bearish on pound yen anyway, but my first buy target was this daily resistance at 191.8. Hey Anna, hey Benny. So we've hit the daily target already before New York session has even fully started. We're pre-NY right now, so we've tapped into the resistance. So now if I'm looking for continued buys or to change the direction of the trend, if I think the market structure is changing, I'm looking for GJ to close above this resistance, because this is the last lower high in the structure. So if we get continued buys above there, we've broken the structure. This is the first step of breaking the structure, or the structure changing. We've got a low, now we have a higher low. So this last low hasn't been retested. So this is step 1. We've created a high low. Now if we break the last high, we could potentially continue up. Okay, the 4-hour. So this was this horrible 4-hour range that we were in last week, all of last week. And this was the last lower high in the downtrend structure for the 4-hour time frame. And again, if you were here last week, you know I was talking about this level either being respected or broken for then to start looking for buyers. So all week we created lows, and then today we finally broken above. So it's a good sign that we continue up. Again, we're looking for these 4-hour resistances to get broken to then continue the buys up. Yeah, this structure is very it's not very nice. It would be nice if we get a retest. I don't think price comes all the way back down to 190.4, but you never know. You never know. What I was waiting for on pound yen is at least some lower time frame structure. So support to then buy back up, but that doesn't look like it's happening. So if we go to the 30-minute, put my levels back on. So this I can take off. I was looking for a retest of maybe this broken 4-hour level here, but we've blasted through that, so that's off the table. You said GJ's not coming back. I don't think it is, honestly. So we have the 4-hour resistance here. This was a lower time frame support. So yeah, I want to see what price does. If it gets to 190.9, if we get a little rejection and then potentially a support, and then we can buy back up. But look, it's just pushing. No bottom wicks, just gone. No bottom wick, just straight up. So yeah, a little support, and then some more buys would be nice. Would be very nice. So that's pound yen. So yeah, just gotta wait for that structure now. So it'll be a couple candles before anything happens. Potentially a continuation pattern, if it wants to be nice to us, if it wants to let us get in. Gold. Wait, did pound yen start with a massive gap? Like, no, it didn't. It did gap up to start the day, but it wasn't as big as gold was. Gold opened today with 100+ pip gap. So this is where gold closed last week, and gold opened here. So 150 pip gap up on gold to start the week. Bear in mind, fundamentally, Trump is pushing his tariffs today, isn't he? So he gave Mexico and Canada a month, and I believe, is it the third or the fourth, or the second? Could have been yesterday. Anyway, Trump tariffs are active, so I believe we could be bullish again in the markets because they're expecting inflation, and gold's been used as a hedge against inflation. I think we get some buys on gold. We continue pushing up. Now on the daily, gold respected this daily support around 2855, pulled all the way back, and we closed above here. Got two nice long wicks. If this support holds, I think gold pushes up, retest the highs. If it breaks the support, I think gold continues back to the next support. That's how I play it. Support to support, resistance to resistance. And that's a good structure point on gold. So my target for the week would be 2954, which is the highs. 2944, 2955. And for sells, it's going to be 2740 if we can break this low. So I'm going to look for daily candles breaking previous highs and lows and continue in that direction. But if we get a good support here on gold, I think it pushes up some more. It's not a crazy news week this week. I think it's NFP on Friday. There's some PMIs today. Let me go over the news. About the 4-hour. So after the gap, we pulled back, created a support, and the 4 hours still continuing up. So my first area that I'm looking at would be 2899, which is a 4-hour resistance. So if we can break above there, again, we're going to have that change of structure on the 4-hour, and we keep pushing back up. So that'll be the first level that I'm looking at. And I think it could get there. I think we could. Now, if we create a lower high, could push back down. So we'll see. So let's see what's going on with Goldie today. But everything just seems to be very bullish. Either it's waiting for a big drop, or it knows something we don't know. So we've got manufacturing PMI today. ISM manufacturing PMI. It's the late news as well, 3 o'clock. Don't know if I'll still be on stream by then, but we'll see. But again, with gold, I do want to see a little pullback. A little support formed. And then take some buys. So daily is very bullish. 4 hours very bullish. Retest that resistance. Some pretty nice ranges today. So pound yen. Waiting for support. GJ is pretty much the same. I mean gold, sorry. Let's get some market structure. How was your morning? Anyone catch any of these buys today? Mr. GJ buys, nowhere to get in. There was nowhere to get in, even on the lower time frames. I mean, we had a little continuation pattern there, 11:30, but this pattern showing on TradingView, it's not actually showing on my broker. It's showing a green candle on my my C trader, so it doesn't look like a weak bearish candle. This looks like a very weak bullish candle. But yeah, that looks nice if I was looking at the MT5. Yeah, I want to see a 30-minute level. Oh man, what a push. What a push. Crazy move, crazy move. Hey Rosie. How was everyone's weekend anyway? Starting off a crazy Monday. Crazy Monday moves. Never know what to expect with this market. Weekend was amazing. Good. bullish day all round. Everything does look very bullish at the moment. Oh, we need some pullbacks. We need some pullbacks. Got to give us some structure so we can catch some of these buyers. So hopefully we can catch some trades today. Let's do that. Okay, looks like we're getting a start of a bearish candle on gold. Even a continuation pattern would be good. Like a weak bullish, weak bearish candle right here. But hopefully it doesn't break this previous low. So we got a nice stop loss. But I mean, still 18 minutes left of this candle. So we've got a while to go. Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? What's happening? GJ's trying to take off without us. Don't know which one to keep an eye on. Either way, still have to wait for these candles to close. Keep an eye on both. But who would have thought it, eh? This is a nice double bottom as well that we have on GJ. Actually created quite a nice range. So even if price didn't break out, the way price held this support and then pushed back up, it's a 140 pip range that it created during Asian session. So yeah, very nice range to start the day. So if you're taking buys from here, you know, support form, that would have been the setup. I might not even have taken that one because it's quite a small candle, possibly because it respected a previous support. It wasn't just in the middle of nowhere. But either this candle or this candle would have been good for entries. But then there's no bottom wick on this 930, so yeah, probably even have got that, to be honest. But I can see the missed trade. GJ, you're not going to create a little support for us? Okay, on a 15. Maybe an impulse entry. Oh God, I need it on the 30-minute though. said I'd definitely take this impulse. Yeah, I know you would. Buyers do look good in general. I feel like I need more of a pullback. I need more of a pullback. And also because there's a 4-hour resistance right above. So yeah, if for me to take advantage of that distance, I need it to be a bit bigger. Just a bit of a bigger range. Take this off, it's a bit confusing sometimes. Yeah, just a bit more, just a support. But yeah, it'd be good if it kept on pushing. Oh, what a move. What a move. I was trying to figure out what happened or look for some information. Let me have a look online. Trump to make an investment announcement today in the White House. I heard Trump say something about crypto last night as well. In fact, where's the message that I got? It was a tweet. So Trump said he's doing an executive order on digital assets. And he's going to have a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, SOL, and ADA. Crazy. Might be time to load up on those pairs. This is not investment advice. Disclaimer. GJ is gone. You're in. Yeah, I can imagine so. Impulse entry, huh? The tiniest bottom wick. I would say I want to wait for this 1 hour or this candle to close at 1 o'clock, but still don't have a support. Alright, where's gold? Let's check on Goldie. Okay. Gold looks a bit more promising. Wow. Wait, what's the next target above? Gold can break that 4-hour resistance. Got another resistance at 192. So say it's this whole. Okay, if we can get a closure above, yeah, 192. It's a bit choppy up here. Let's go for the high. 40 pips. Wow. That looks very good. How's your trade doing, Benny? In fact, yeah, it's got to be doing nice. So if it impulse, it means a break of this high here, right? So it's at about 20 pips. Yeah, I just want, if pound yen can close above this 4 hour level, this zone, yeah, that'd be good. $20 pips up right now. Nice, nice. Nice. Looks like pound yen slowing down a bit around this area. Not surprised, a strong zone. All right. So this 30's closing. We know it's closing bullish. Definitely closing bullish. Man, look at this daily candle. I mean, after all of that, last week was just, even though there were some nice moves, there were some nice moves on pound yen last week. There were some nice plays. Quite a few sells. I was very cautious about taking buys. What sell did we catch? Caught these sells down Monday. And then there was some more sells, I think Tuesday. Yeah, quite a few sells. I didn't really take many trades last week actually. Where's my Excel sheet? Let me have a look. Got a little trade tracker. Alright, yeah, open. Yeah, no trades from Wednesday I didn't take. Quite a few GJ sells. What percent did I get? 3%, 3.6, 1%, 4%, so 6, 10, 11% last week. Not bad at all. New month, new trades. So yeah, 4 trades, 2 on Monday, 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. Alright, 3 minutes till this candle closes. Less than 3 minutes. Cool, go on. 5 more pips. Push. And gold. No, let me put this. Didn't put this 4-hour level in because I do want gold to come up to retest this 4-hour level. Get a little retest there. Oh yeah, that manufacturing news is at 3. And what are they expecting? So ISM manufacturing PMIs. Okay, 3 o'clock. When was the last news? February the 3rd, and it was good numbers. Was there any other news on that day? Nope. It's alright. Let's go look at February the 3rd and see what happened last time. Feb 3rd. 3 o'clock. Is it this big candle here? Nope. Oh, yes. I remember this. Do you guys remember this? Gold pushed up. Got that closure above here. Gold pushed up before the news. And then it dropped right back down. I actually remember that. Did we take any trades that day? Feb 3rd. Go to the YouTube. Feb 3rd. New month, new money. Gold, NY. Yep, got that exact level marked out. The resistance here, There was a 4-hour resistance here, and it looks like I ended the stream at 2, and then we got the closure above on the 2 o'clock candle. Now let's see the Discord. Did we take those buyers? I think we did. NY 3rd of Feb. I think we did, if I remember correctly. I remember it was quite a push up. Discord. Yep. Oh, GJ rejection as well. News in 2 minutes. Yeah, Caswell caught those buys. Oh, he caught the GJ buys. Yeah, Caswell called the move. He said gold will close above. $60 pips. Yeah, I remember that. I should remember that day. That was nice. How far did this thing push? It just took off, didn't it? 150 pips. Banger. Absolute banger. And that was a new high as well. And I remember we was thinking, where would you get out? Because there is nothing to the left. But yeah, it seems like the moves on gold have been happening a little bit later in the day for us, but just after New York Open, which is about 2:30, 3 o'clock my time. Alright, new candle. And GJ closed right on the 4-hour resistance. So GJ has to give us some structure so we can get in. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Just a little support. Yeah. Maybe even a retest of the daily flip would be good. A little bounce. I just got to play the waiting game. But gold, I'm gonna see what's gold 4 hour looking like. I didn't even mark up the immediate range for gold. What was I thinking? Got the support here. Now we have a resistance here. Okay. Now, this gap with gold, I'm not sure if I consider it completely filled yet. Because where did it open? It opened, we'll say we're here. That's where it closed. We've kind of filled the gap because it's, I mean, wick to wick. We have. But I mean, it did push down quite a bit into the gap. So the 140 pips and then pushed up again. Okay, daily's bearish now. Bitcoin. Trump says sends one tweet, Bitcoin pushes up like all of this. $8,000. Alright, gold's pushing back quite a bit. I ain't mad at it. If gold closes below 2867, if it breaks this support, I'm looking for sells. 70 pip range. Hopefully it doesn't break too much below the support because it's rejecting the highs. Below here, the 4 hour would have flipped bearish. And then we create another lower high. So this is the last lower high here. So create another one and then maybe retest the lows. But if it creates a support, either retest this support and then push up, or create a support above this last one, then we got a higher low. So there's a few options. Come on, GJ. This is a great place for GJ to pull back before continuing up at the previous 4 hour level. Could you imagine if GJ no, let me not even put that out there. Let me not even put that out there. Let me not put that out there. Trading gods, listen. But I don't think it retraces this whole push. Maybe a little retest. Get a retest somewhere like here, closest place. Well, it's a little level, few levels here. This is like the last one in this area after the immediate push. GJ needs to break 4 hour resistance, retest, and then continue. Yes, yes, yes. I would love for this 4 hour to break above. That would be perfect. Perfect for the buyers. If the 4 hour doesn't break above, or this next one, yeah, so if this 4 hour closes like anywhere like where it's at now, below this previous resistance, below this zone, I have a feeling the next candle pushes up, creates a top wick in this rejection area here, and then sells down. That's what I think. If we don't break that 4 hour level, because this one was quite strong, because we had it retested this broken support, wicked into it twice, and then it created a lower high. So yeah, these 4 hour levels are very important. Very important. And yeah, the way this one is, all these rejections. Do you guys remember trading this? I remember these rejections. What, 2 weeks ago? 4 hours making lower highs. Look at this range down. What's gold doing? Wow.
And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Said after this push, surely GJ can't retrace the whole move. You know what? GJ can do whatever it wants, but I agree. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking, I don't think GJ, do you know what I mean, respects this resistance and then bounces all the way back down. Like, could you imagine if it came back into this range? I don't think it does that. But then we do have news in an hour and 45. Well, that news shouldn't really affect GJ. When was it? It was February the 3rd at 3 o'clock. So we can find out. February the 3rd. Oh my god. It's only services PMI. That's not gonna affect GJ. Look at this. Oh my god, guys, do you remember this day? Do you remember this day? This was when we had that big gap down. The massive gap. At 140 pips. And we were talking about this gap getting filled. And then price pushed down. Pushed all the way back up. And then it was a slow push up from there. Yes, I remember that. And look when it happened. Spike down. ISM services PMI. Woo! But I think at that time as well, Trump had announced that he was pausing the tariffs. I'm sure that's what happened around that time. But the timing of it is just... It was very good timing. So I don't know if we can put that down to the services PMI. I think from what I remember, that was more down to Trump getting that phone call from Mexico. Yeah, because in my other chat, I remember we were talking about it. And then I remember saying, all right, wait from that call from Trudeau. Let's where was that? The 3rd of Feb. Scroll back a little bit. Let's see. Yes. Yep. So let's see what happens when Canada calls Trump. And then in the evening, Trump confirmed 30-day pause for those tariffs. Yes, yeehaw, yes. Sometimes I have a good memory. Oh, gold came back down. I don't know if about you guys, but I know a lot of people that don't trade Mondays and Fridays due to letting the market set up on Friday, because sometimes there's not really much volume. But I understand about the Mondays, but if I see a move, I'm going to take it. Always. But I don't expect it. I don't mind the market setting up. Give some good direction, because especially with how last week closed. I mean, this pullback last week was necessary, it was needed, because on the weekly, no, it was new highs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row, new highs on gold. 5 weeks in a row. Even with the bearish week last week, we still made a new high first before it came down. Said Trump has more tariffs coming. Yeah, he does. He does. And I think with the whole tariff situation, obviously it doesn't really matter what country he puts the tariffs on. It's how it affects the US dollar that concerns us, especially if we're trading gold. Obviously, if he puts a tariff on the UK, then it might affect pound yen. I'm not sure if he's doing any tariffs on Japan. I haven't really heard much there, so I need to look into that. But I think that's something to look out for with your pairs in terms of direction. Yeah, because a tariff on the UK, on the pound even, might weaken it. Which means a bearish GJ. Alright, let's check on GJ. It's quiet, it's not much volume. It's dying down a little bit, 20 pips. 20 pip candle compared to these ones. What's this one? 58 pips right there. 45 pips. 43. Big moves. Big moves. I wonder if gold is just retesting this broken resistance right here. Maybe even this one. Little break and retest. Little break and retest. Yeah, main thing I want to see is how this 4 hour closes for both pairs. I think that's going to be the important factor in looking for a trade. That 4 hour candle. And obviously during London session, the 4 hour, it is important if it's breaking like previous 4 hour highs and lows. But the time that I'm looking for trades between like 7 till 9:30, obviously it's just that 1 4 hour candle I'm concerned about. But when it comes to NY session, that 4 hour candle's just opening. Did I catch the buys? No. I didn't catch anything today, sadly. Like I was very locked in on GJ. Very locked in on GJ. I was actually looking at it when it came down to this support. And I was waiting for a setup. And then it just ran without me. But I mean, this, I was looking around here, but then this 9:30 candle pushed up with no bottom wick. And then it just kept on pushing. It just kept on pushing. And then it closed below this 4-hour level, which I've been watching since last week. Closed below on the lower time frame, and then the next, because this was the 4-hour candle closing down here, and then the new 4-hour opened up and then just blasted up. No looking back. Look, still no bottom wick on this 4-hour candle. But we're looking for buys, waiting for some structure to form. Where's my... I did have a little note, waiting for structure. Where's that gone? Waiting for support. Still waiting for a support. And then hopefully we can catch the buys back up. That's the plan. Says support is coming. Good. Good. I'm glad we have a bearish candle, a bearish closure for once. Because this is how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bullish candles. In a row. So even if we get 2 here, 2 bearish candles, a nice little pullback, then we get that support. If the support holds, I'm looking for the buyers. If the support gets broken and we get a continuation pattern down, I would be looking for some sells. I would definitely be looking for some sells. Because even though GJ's pushed up, oh, so where was it gone? Well, let's click that one. Yeah, so even though GJ is bullish, what was I saying? Look, we've tapped into a daily resistance area and also a 4-hour resistance area. We've tapped into the 4-hour key level. And we know pound yen sells, well, it trades in between 4-hour levels. So we've hit one. It could potentially come back and retest this broken 4-hour level if we don't get the closure above. So yeah, that would mean that we're still bullish if we don't make a new 4-hour resistance that's higher than the previous ones. All right, we're gonna break this previous 30-minute low. All right, new 30-minute candle opening. No top wick. Hey Sharon. Who wants the retracement sell on GJ? Who wants to take it? I think it retraces though. I think we get a bit of a retracement. I don't think it's going to be massive. But in order for me to take the sells, so we've got the high. I need a support. I need a lower high. And then I need the sells down. Sells below the support. That's where I'll take my sells. Coming back down. It's all about that structure. Yo, did this move again? Wow. How do I keep losing text? It's going for a run. Rosie said, I will take the sells if this 4-hour resistance holds. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly that. Exactly that. If there was a 30-minute top wick, I was going to consider it. Oh yeah, definitely. The push pullback as well, from where it created that resistance to, is a very good, it was a good place, a good price, a good area. Creating a lower time frame resistance at a higher time frame resistance, very good place to pull back from, especially with GJ. Gold looks good. 30-minute support forming. Yes. So I've got another chart on my other monitor where I had this resistance marked out this morning. So it actually does look like a break and retest of here, not this one, of this one here, even though it closed above there. So we'll see how gold closes, but yeah, potential impulse entry. Yeah, we'll see how that 1 hour closes. Could get a nice continuation pattern on the hour candle, on the hourly. Get a nice closure on the 4 hour too. So yeah, I would definitely want to see some, wouldn't mind some buys on gold. Our goal is going to create this massive support and not leave us with anything. Hopefully we can close above this resistance. It might be asking for a bit too much. That's only 20 pips. Yeah, if we can close above this resistance, have a nice buy setup. Just needed a retracement anyway. Just some structure. Got the support. It would be nice if GJ came back for this top wick before it sold down. But I think even if it does create a support here, I want to wait for a closure above this resistance. I would need to now. I wouldn't take buys if it creates a support here and then pushes up. I wouldn't take the buys yet. Come on, create that top wick for us. Also, if it creates a top wick and then closes weak bullish, I think I'll take the sells win if this candle's low gets broken. For more of a retracement. Man, 20 minutes to go. looks like we'll be on till about 2:30. So I want to see how the 2 o'clock candle sets up. That's really what I want to see. I think. Unless I get the closure above here. Oh, the dailies. We're hovering around the daily flip. Okay, might get a continuation pattern on gold. I mean, it's kind of too early to say anyway, to be honest. 17 minutes left. Doo -doo -doo. Benny said impulse entry 15-minute. I presume you're talking about gold. This 15-minute candle does not look good anymore. If it closed stronger, if it closed a bit higher, then I could definitely see that being a thing. If it is gold you're talking about, yeah, it has to be, because there's no support on the 15. Gold, yeah, thought so. Yeah, I can see that. I can see you were looking for buyers. Because it was on this bullish candle, wasn't it? But it just left a crazy top wick. Doo-ga-doo-doo. Alright, we've got a top wick at least for the 30-minute candle. He said, let's do it low risk after the break of the 15-minute low. When he said I wanted buyers. I mean, the sales right now look better with how the 15-minute is forming. My only concern or caution would be selling into this broken resistance right here, because it's obviously an important level because it's tapped it twice and pushed up. Yeah, I'm gonna let you two figure that out in the chat. Come on, Goldie. You might even get an impulse entry after the next 30 minutes, to be honest. If this 30 minutes still closes with a nice support. Dum, dum, dum. Where's that pen? Oh, here it is. Hey. Okay, GJ's pulling back nicely. It's a nice little pullback on gold too. All right, 8 minutes. 8 minutes till this candle closes. So with GJ, again, I want to see a support. If the support holds and the 230 candle breaks the previous high, I want some buys back up. If it creates a support and the support breaks, depending on how far in this range we are, then I will take sells back down, see if it retraces some of this push up. Hopefully it doesn't sell all the way back into this consolidation area from last week. But I mean, as you can see, look where we're rejecting from. Pound yen is very predictable, super predictable. And then we have that news at 3. Do, 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 do. Just a waiting game now, just a waiting game. But GJ does look like it wants to pull back, which is good, man. Needed a break. It needed a break. Big time. Big time. Do, 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 do. I can see gold. I wouldn't even take this off. So if you get a continuation pattern down, it's still too close to this support anyway. Even if it's the break of this low, anticipate with volume it would keep pushing, but literally not even 30 pips. So yeah, that doesn't make sense. I wouldn't even go for that. All right, GJ. I think GJ is going to be the play today. Said moves are coming a bit later today after news. Could be, could be, could be, could be. Could be. So with gold, I wanted that closure above the resistance, or at least a nice strong support formed. But I mean, if it closes too close to the resistance, then obviously I can't take the buys at the break of that high, because it's 10 pips from resistance. But once we close above, we've got about 40 pips here to play with. It still isn't massive on gold, but on the 1 hour, the 1 hour is a lot bigger, way bigger on the 1 hour. The closure above, it's like 130 pip range. Not bad, not bad at all, not bad. All right, 2 o'clock candle opening, new 4 hour candle opening. So GJ has closed respecting this 4 hour resistance. Now we could either get a lower high here. So if this 4 hour candle pushes up, respects this previous 4 hour candle high, I think GJ comes back down and sells a bit more, maybe 100 pips, retest this broken resistance. Hopefully it stays above so we can stay up out of this range. If it breaks the previous high, then I mean we do have a lot of daily resistances above, but I think if it breaks, we get another strong 4 hour candle and we push up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there with that, but we've got no setups yet, so we would have to wait for the next candle. Okay, gold, nothing here on gold yet either. Nothing on gold yet too. I wouldn't take the continuation pattern down. Had a 4 hour close. There's nothing, this isn't really a resistance, it's just where the candle opened. We did break the previous 4 hour high. I am more bullish on gold. The fact that we're pushing up from a daily support as well. A previous daily support too, not one that it created itself. And it did retest the previous 4 hour support as well. Down here, Friday, push up. So kind of like the buys on gold. So yeah, for gold, I'm going to wait for a closure above this resistance. For sure. Gonna wait for a closure above. Now if this This 30-minute candle closed bullish, but it had a smaller top wick. I would probably get into buys at the break of that high to retest the resistance. But where this wick is too long, I have to wait for the candle to break above that, which is, yeah, like I said, right into that resistance. So yeah, the closure above. The breakout would be a better move, hopefully, if it doesn't push too much into this level, 2880, 2880. But yeah, I think I actually might leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. And you know what I'm looking for? Yeah, just waiting for the setups, really. I don't see it happening now. He said GJ 4 hours creating a bottom wick to go up. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But if it doesn't break this high, like, you always have to have two ideas. You have to have two biases, just in case something happens that might change your bias. Now, obviously, my main bias was pound yen finally breaking out of this range, and it's done that with full force, 100%. But I have to consider what it's doing at these higher time frame key levels, and this is quite a strong level, so we really need GJ to just blast through. But because it's a strong level, you do anticipate it's going to pull back. Now, if it hadn't, look where it's closed on the 4 hour too. The 4 hour has respected that resistance and pulled back. So I'm in two minds. I still like the buys if it breaks above the previous 4 hour high. If it doesn't, I have to be realistic about the trend and price coming down. So with last week being how it was, like here, right, this is the current trend right now. Ooh, up, down, 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 up, and then we got sideways. But we're here now, right? We're still below these lower highs. We're still below it. So until a 4 hour candle can close above it and change the structure completely, we have to be open to the possibility of GJ coming back down and creating a lower high. You know? That might not happen, but yeah, I definitely like to tell a story with a 4 hour time frame, and that's the story I'm being told right now, because that push up could not break above this strong 4 hour resistance where it was held for, how long is this? Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, so about 4 days this area was a strong resistance. And then we've got these wicks above. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Gold, yeah, gold closure above in the next 20 minutes and we get a good push. But yeah, guys, I'll be in the Discord, hoping that I can put in that these moves have played out, these ideas. It would be nice. Be safe on this Monday. Be safe. Start the week strong. Don't force anything. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? What's the news tomorrow? So we've got PMI today. Tomorrow we got the Bank of Japan governor speaking at 2:15. Where's he speaking? Because that is not Tokyo time. Due to deliver opening remarks at an event hosted by the International Monetary Fund in Tokyo. Okay. So if he talks tomorrow and is bullish for the pound yen, which I think he's quite bullish on the yen economy, on the Japanese economy, we could get some volatility in pound yen tomorrow afternoon. That'll be interesting. Wednesday we got ADP and services. Oh, so it's manufacturing today. I kept saying service. Manufacturing today. Services on Wednesday after ADP. Thursday unemployment claims, and Friday NFP. So yeah, guys, have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yeah, let's have a good day. Start the week.